are getting red, earth is running red.
Blessings family, welcome to another video. This is Lady B. In this one you will be hearing from a variety of persons. Kaylan's mother will be giving an update on her situation. Ayaktin will be letting the world know that he's gonna be at Rebel Salute. MUtabaruka will be giving his feedback regarding the situation where Usain Bolt was a scam. And he also had a financial analyst to talk about the banking system, investment and all of that. I think it's very interesting. Watch the video till the end. You will also be hearing from Khago.
All the glory belongs to you, oh God. Kaylan slept without her machine. For the first time in 2 years, Kaylan slept without a machine. Kaylan slept without a machine. Who could it be but God? Who could it be but my God? I give him glory. I give him praise. He continues to blow my mind. He continues to do the impossible. He continues to work miracles right before my eyes. To God be the glory. All the glory belongs to you. All the glory belongs to you, oh God.
Wow, that is some excellent news. Let us now hear it from Ayaktin.
Channel Ayaktin, one and only Slim Ras, Hot Ras, representing for Rebel Salute 2023 and something. You understand? So Rebel Salute, you know, globe boss. I have my fire suit friend now, you know. Pay fire down there. You know that's something I go already. So people don't come out, you know, come out. Long time, not Slim Ras, you know. Yeah. Gonna be a storm around there. So you don't know, big up all our fans that we are come out, Rebel Salute 2023. You don't know, Saturday night. And my night that though. It's like me sick in and me medic at the mountain. Hey ladies, now come look on my bow leg. You hear that? You hear that boy? Watch channel.
So big up to all who are gonna make it to Rebel Salute. Ayaktin, big up yourself, big up all of the artists, them. And also big up Tony Rebel. Alright, make we hear from MUtabaruka.
We all say, I say, boy, Usain go forget back him money. And you have scammer who say Usain go forget back him money and him round there scam somebody. Yeah, because Usain Bolt is Usain Bolt. Him say Usain go forget back him money. So one for the money where him did a scam from other people. Them people, they don't forget back their money. Them work for their money too. In them old age. A whole heap of the man them who scam people are fine. And old people them are scam. Old people. The problem is that if you don't, like when me look on my phone, me say a whole heap of thing. You have one, television set. You have this, that. Claim you're this and that. I mean, no, so me never write down my name for them someday. Me just delete that. Me no enter no competition. Me no enter no that. Me no write nobody about television set or nothing. And you have to know what me win it. Yes. Give it to somebody else. The working part that we work with. You can't have people that work in a society. And you hear them say the worst scamming ever go on at the history of Jamaica. Right. They say the worst thing ever happened as it come on to fraudulent business in the history of Jamaica. You know, see, so you know what people get scamming at that. Me a woman a ball on the radio, one next station. That terrible thing. Terrible thing. Money game is the name of the game. Money name is the name of the game. Okay. So we have Dennis Chung on the line, financial analyst, chartered accountant, chair of the GK Capital Management Limited. He's also the general secretary of the Jamaica Football Federation and chair of the National Solid Waste Management Authority. Former Chief Financial Officer of Supreme Ventures, former Director of the Bank of Jamaica. Mr. Chung, why are you so much farmer? Why you give up these jobs?
Because I can't manage all of them, Utah. I'm not like
but you take the whole of them, and then you say farmer. Mind the farmer, them find out something, That's a terrible thing. Anyway,
yeah,
all right. You see, I can tell you about IRFM listeners now. Them not listen no other radio station but that station, yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to explain to them at the nearest point of grassroots language, right? What the hell is happening with this financial madness we are going between the SL, how them call them? SSL, and the Stocks and Security Limited and the Financial Service Commission. Me could talk about you call it a bank or you call it a bank?
No, it's not a bank. It is a financial institution where you call a brokerage house or something like that. So what they do is that they will take money, they take investments from people, and they'll buy stocks for people on the stock exchange, or they will put it into what we call securities, which can mean buy bonds, or they can just take it and put it on what we call a repo, a repurchase agreement. So they will take your money and invest it in securities. That is what they're supposed to do. So it is really just a brokerage house, an intermediary.
And they give you a percentage after them do what them do with the money.
Yeah, so if you buy stocks, for example, say you buy a company on the stock exchange, then you will get the dividends when the company declare dividends, or if the price of the stock move up or down, you move with it. If you buy bonds, you will get the interest rate on the bonds, or also the price of bonds can move up and down. You know, so you will get interest on it, but you will also have some capital appreciation or depreciation. So it can go both ways, right? There are some investments that are less risky than the others. So an investment in bonds or, government paper, as I would call it, is very low risk. But the rate of interest on it is very low. But if you
so like you gamble with your money then?
Eh?
It come like you gamble with your money?
Well, everything is a gamble with your money. Eh? I mean, when you wake up in the morning, it's a gamble. Because you never know what will happen. But you have some that are very low risk. So if you buy paper, Government of Jamaica paper, for example, you're 99.99% guaranteed that you'll get.
So you'll get something on it.
You know what I mean? So everything is a risk, but some of them are higher risk.
All right. Out of this bond thing and real estate, which one is you better put your money in, a real estate or this stock exchange business? Which one would you say is a better?
The both of them are very good enough, because you can have, and this is why it's important to diversify. So you don't want to put everything in real estate.
Snap your W-2 and file Fed and State for free.
You don't want to put everything in stocks, because all of them can move up and down.
Yeah.
But over time, they expect everything to move up if you invest in the right thing. So you could buy a house, for example, and the house burn down.
No, not the house, land, not the house, land. Land.
You can buy a land and somebody and it valued $2 million today, and then a whole heap of squatters go live next door to it, and it value $500,000 after that.
Okay.
So everything have its risk, right? And then you have some stocks that you can do very well, but then something can happen, like the war in Ukraine, for example. And it affects the stock market.
Yes,
so it's important to diversify. Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Yes.
But more importantly, Muta, if you want to invest in finances, right, you find somebody who know about it.
Okay,
right?
like you.
Well, I am one person, right? But there are a lot of people out there. People who are for trained accountants, or they're qualified as what we call chartered financial analysts.
Yeah.
And importantly also, maybe the most important qualification is to understand the reputation of the person, because a person can be an accountant and be a thief, Oh,
you mean, of course. Of course, I mean.
So it's important to ask questions. When you earn your money, your hard-earned money, you don't just take it up and give it to somebody without asking questions.
Yeah.
You ask questions, and you don't ask one person question. You know, if you want to put it in something and you're not sure about it, ask 10 people.
Yeah.
You know, and get the answers from the 10 people.
All right, but what you know, the problem with it is this now, that this company, Stocks and Security Limited, did their own a very long time. So obviously people was asking questions, and as far as it was concerned, it was a good way to invest your money. Then now, years down the line, you invest your money, you say this happened. So what is it that is not reputable in a company that has been here so long, and then all of a sudden, so this happened? It can never start out that way there, obviously.
Well, Muta, as a man who understands things, you know, you would understand that everything is that's around for a long time eventually die, right? so not because something is around for a long time, it means that it won't die.
I hope you said both are listening, you know.
But you agree with me though, don't?
Of course, everything around the die, what I say. I hope you said both are listening to you.
But what happened with this now is that it was there and the company was around for a long time. But what happened is that, you see, once you start having a bad apple in the thing, then all of the good apple them going to spoil.
Yeah.
So you have to make sure that your systems are in place, your controls are in place. And this is the role of the regulator, the financial.
All right,
they
so
should
you
have
say
made
so.
sure that the apples remain good.
All right. Hold on. I could take a time signal and come for financial debacle where take place in Jamaica, you know. All right. So you say the Financial Service Commission is supposed to be regulating all of these places, these stock places.
Yes. They're supposed to be regulating. And the role of the Financial Services Commission, I think the primary role that a regulator have is to protect the public.
Yes.
Right? And say, listen, if you come over here, so everything is all right over here. Right? And that's the primary role. And they are supposed to provide that guidance. But it still does not mean that the person who have the money must not be responsible enough to make sure them do all of the checks.
Yeah.
Right? But they're supposed to regulate it. They're supposed to regulate it so that they say, boy, you know, I think about the lionfish the other day, that if you put the lionfish in a pan with a whole heap of other fish, then you'll come and see the lionfish alone.
Yeah.
And we eat them.
Yeah.
Right?
Like piranha.
So you will need to make sure, from a regulator point of view, that you don't have any lionfish entering the industry, right? Or the companies, right? What happened now is that the company is gone, the company was running, right? And somebody come in, right? And the things start run bad because there wasn't putting all the reports in place. From 2013, the FSC had concerns about it, right? And they gave them some things to do. 2017, it was elevated, and they gave them some more things to do. I don't know what happened since the 2017 report. But obviously, enough was not done, right, to ensure that the company, right, came under the proper supervision at the time, because there's a whole heap of money was lost between then and now. All
right, so the Financial Service Commission is supposed to be the watchdog for these people. Yes. And you say from 2017, them watch them?
Them watch them from before that.
All right, so if they watch them before that, and up to the point of certain time, them don't say the thing will get better, why them never take some serious action against the company?
And that is the question that they need to answer. So if when they have the press conference yesterday, I was hoping that they would have answered that question. But the question was not answered. And that is the problem, I think. The problem is that I think that it's like when you and somebody argue, Muta, the best way for you to resolve that question is for both of you come clean, you know?
Yeah.
The best way is to be transparent.
Of course.
But if you start keep holding your corner and me keep holding my corner,
Yeah.
we're not getting away.
We have one lie take next to the next door. Because you have to
Yeah.
tell a lie to back up the next lie.
Yeah. So therefore, it was important, I think, for the FSC to come yesterday and say, listen, this is exactly what happened. This is what we did. Because they might have done the right thing, you know.
Yeah.
But the fact that you don't tell people what happened, it raises more doubt.
But a woman come forward and we hear her all over the place in her tapes and things.
Yeah.
And she make a statement about how it was done.
Yeah.
What do you think about that confession? What do you think about it?
When I read the thing in Muta, I said to myself, it looked like she alone working at the place. Because how can you take the people money, talk to the people, walk the thing right through the system, and then pay the money too? There is no segregation of duties.
Yeah.
So if you put butter before a puss, what's going to happen? You might eat the butter.
Yeah.
And that
So
is
that is
really-
what happened. That is what happened in the bank.
Yeah, because what should happen is that she should not be if she talks to the person, she should not be the person collecting the money. And she should not be the person giving the money to the person. Right? She should not be issuing the statements to the person. Right? You need to segregate the duties so that there is control. Right? So
Yeah.
that if I know that if you know that I am watching you, you're going to be more careful. Right? The other thing is that a thing like leave, a simple thing like leave, you know. We have this practice in Jamaica where we don't pay people for them leave that them accumulate. But what we must do is send people on leave. Because when you send a man on leave and him refuse to go on leave, you might say, why him refuse to go on leave?
Yeah.
Nobody see what happened at him desk. You understand? So I would love to know if that person was sent on leave and how much a leave they took. All those questions are very important to answer to find out what happened.
So how them going to get these questions to be answered? Is it in a court? How that going to work out?
No man, it's in the company records. So
who's looking at the financial service?
And hopefully all those things will come out. The problem right now is that people want answers, and it's important for the regulator to provide the answers that they want now in terms of what happened between 2017 and now.
Yeah. All right. I could ask the question now. If you think, for instance, a man have $10 million in this stocks or security thing, and them thief it out, is there a possibility that him going to get back $5 million out of it?
Why? It'll be
Why it's so like you say done, it's gone. That
Save up to 50% on a hot tub or swim spa at the Hot Tub and Swim Spa Blowout Expo this weekend only at the...
answer it so like it gone even before you answer.
I think the company has a capital deficiency problem, you know, because the reports are that the FSC had said that they had a capital adequacy problem. Now, with this amount of money leaking that company, it looks steep. You know, I am hoping that everybody get back their money. I mean, and particularly for me, I am more concerned about the little man who rely on it for his pension.
Oh gosh, man!
You know,
come out with him $20,000.
As the finance minister said, it's evil. You can't, you know, to do something like that. You know, I listened to a lady who she said she worked, she have 10 years left for retirement, and she sacrificed, she not take no vacation or nothing, and save up her money so she can have money for retirement, and 10 years to go, and all that gone.
Yeah.
That's not right.
But all right, so that company should be in receivership for all that work. I mean,
well, they have sent in someone who is normally a receiver. Right, Ken Tomlinson. And once you get to that stage, it is, and based on what I see, you know, I mean, that sort of money leaving that company, the problems they were having before, it is going to be very difficult for them to recover. You know.
So the money not insured. The money not insured.
I don't know.
You don't know.
The company is supposed to insure, but I don't know if they can be floating so much of the requirements. Then it's very unlikely that they're not insured.
Wow.
You know, so it's a big blow. It's a big blow.
I mean, it's a big blow, man.
I'm concerned about little man, as I say, who rely on the pension money, right? But you know, the truth is, Muta. You know, you know this saying in economics: let the buyer beware.
Yeah.
You need to be aware of what is happening around you, and that is the biggest lesson I think it bring home to investors. When you're sick, Muta, you go to the doctor, right?
Yeah.
And the doctor tell you what happened to you. If something wrong with your car, you go to the mechanic. You don't figure it out yourself, right? I don't understand why when people have financial decisions, them don't go to people who know about finances.
All right. Tell me exactly what to look at. If you find yourself with $1,000 and you want to put it somewhere, what exactly you should be asking the people them and what you should look out for?
Well, if you have $1,000, right, and you want to do something with it, right, talk to somebody and say, boy, what you think I can do with this, right? So I'll give you an example. People know people who, I mean, you might not be a financial expert, but you might know somebody. You have a cousin, a friend, a relative. You know, you can even talk to more than one person. So you don't just talk to one person at a financial institution. You talk to 3 financial institutions and you get a view from 3 of them, right? Or 4, and you say, oh, you know what? 3 out of 4 say I must do this, so this might be the right thing, right? You check on the company that you're investing in, right, by talking to other people too, right, or talking to the regulators themselves, right, and saying, what about this company? But, you know, we have a very powerful thing in Muta that we don't use for the right thing. So I always say to people, you have a very far reach to get to people. You see this thing called Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
Before, people must use it for these things rather than use it for read up about the American celebrity them abroad.
Yeah.
You understand?
You have
the internet. And the other thing is that when people call in to people like you, Muta, why don't you ask these questions rather than ask about other people's things?
Yeah.
You understand what I say?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. It's just that now people are thinking about under them mattress again and put them tin underneath.
No.
Banana tree. How you hold that a float around the place?
No, man. The financial system is safe. This is just a bad apple.
Who you tell that? Who you telling that? You're telling the woman who their fires that she lose all like taking Usainbolt. Who you tell that?
I tell everybody it is safe, but in everything you always have a bad thing, right?
Yeah.
And that's why I said the responsibility for me, the biggest problem is the FSC and how they have regulated this thing. But the system is safe. I have my money in Jamaica. I'm not moving my money. And I will invest more money in Jamaica because there are a lot of opportunities.
Yeah.
And the system is safe, right? But
so what should happen now with the Financial Service Commission? What should happen? Who is the ones who is going to demand of the Financial Service Commission that them do this or don't do that? How that
well, it comes under the purview of the Ministry of Finance, you know.
Yeah.
So the Ministry of Finance have to deal with that, right? What I think needs to happen is that we need to just deal with the situation quickly so that people can have confidence in that regulator, because I think the only problem is with the FSC. The BOJ is very good. The FID is very good, right? The regulations are very good, right? I think the problem is that with that specific regulator, not the regulatory system. The regulatory system is very sound. It's one of the best in the world. Yeah. After 1996, we put in some things where, boy, you know, I mean, you know, Muta, if you want to open a bank account, you have to give blood, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man, then the amount of things that them ask you.
Me never give blood for go with my bank
Like I
account.
give blood.
Yo, it come in like you have to give it.
No, it come in like...
Oh, you fried me because I say, oh, me never do that. Maybe they take my money because I never do it. Like how you roll out a place to have no mask, but that's that. Oh, you use it as a metaphor.
yeah, man.
Right.
Them ask you a whole heap of things.
Yeah,
Like
some
a bank account.
foolishness.
So it's very rigid.
Yeah.
But I think the problem is just this regulator. We have to isolate it and understand that this is a problem with one regulator, not the entire system. The entire the system is good. We have a very good system in Jamaica. It is a regulator that's the problem.
Mine 5 years down the line, a man say, you see that brother they were on MUTA program, and he make me go do this, so I see it again, it happen again.
We'll have to go living in the bush sometime there.
No, because you say it with you know, you search it, say yes. You don't know what can happen along the line, you know.
As far as I'm concerned, the system is good. And I am putting my money where my money is, because I have my money invested in Jamaica.
Yes,
institutions in Jamaica, because I think it's good. But one thing I do, you know, I check my money. I make sure I have online access.
All right, let me ask you a question.
My money.
Let me ask you a question, because I hear about this now, right?
Yeah.
You check your account every day. And
you have to check it every day.
Yeah, all right. You check your account online. You know, go down at the bank. You check it online.
Yeah.
You say 50,000 in there today. The next week, you go, you say 50,000, 60,000. When you go down at the bank and you say you want to draw out 30,000 out of your 50,000, them say you don't have 50,000 in there. How them do that? How the people in the bank do that?
No, that not going to happen, sir. That not going to happen, sir.
Where you say, Virgin?
No, man, that not going to happen, sir, man.
Say you have to something on your computer, you saw. And when you go to the bank, it not there? That not going to happen?
No, man, that not happen. That not happen.
Aye, sir.
That not happen. I tell you that. What was happening in this case with SSL, you know, is that the lady was producing the statement and sending it to the people. So the people don't even look like they was checking the thing online.
So it will reflect something different online?
Eh?
It will reflect something different online?
Yeah, because the system online was good. I mean, I don't know if SSL has an online thing, but I only deal with companies that have online access, right? I can check personally. I don't have to call somebody and check it. I can check it personally if I want, and I check my things online and make sure everything is okay, and I get my statement.
And you said she couldn't move. You said she couldn't move the money internally at the bank and still maintain where you use it on your computer.
No, because she wouldn't be able to do that. That's a different thing that she don't have access to. The system automatically updates with that, so it couldn't happen.
But if she used the system,
she was sending the statement to the people then.
Yeah,
and them accept that.
In other words, she was having a bank within a bank.
Yeah, man, she run things on.
She run a bank in the bank. Why? Well, I like know who she married to. Maybe I can get her as a girlfriend. We'll leave you be. No, a big scam that was that. Big scam that.
Big, because it's going on for over 10 years, you know. That's a long time.
What year there? 10 years.
Yeah.
And people keep put their money.
Yeah.
That's a thing. Anyway, we give thanks for the information still, you know.
Yes, guys, this was very informative. Now we want to hear from Khago talking about consistency.
Yeah, Mother Road, God, Road, bless up all our people them up in Atlanta there and big up all our people them and know, so brother, you can't rise without God, you can't shut up without him, you can't sleep, you can't do nothing without him. No, one little thing before me get back to work. Sometimes I wonder, why Khago always come? It's either a little bit before 9 on the live or a little bit after 9 or sometimes 10 o'clock. Consistency. If something will work for you, just be consistent with it. And trust me, one of the day, it a go make some other gate where people shut by you. You not even need all that gate there again. What me just say? Consistency in whatsoever Father God a make work for you, and whatsoever make Father God a make a pay your bills them. It might be not where you did want to end up. See, me I talk to you guys, you know, because this is part of my job. See, if my job have a 4-part layer and then close 3 doors for you, you see this door, me open up this door for myself, and this door means say, yo, me can help feed many other artists out of just this revolving door. See? Consistency. Enough people not consistent, and that is what me learn. Me tell you say, them ask what Burger King sell, and somebody say, burger. And the man say, no, Burger King not sell burger. Burger King sell consistency. Burger King sell consistency. Nobody not bring no negative thing to me, brother. I don't know that type of thing. See? From the moment you mention something about somebody or you mention something negative, me I start black on them. I don't want to soon. Positivity we are going now. Consistency. When you understand, say, if there is a road to success, and this is the road, but God Almighty makes a bounce and take you specially and pick you off and carry you and plant you upon a new road. A new road means say you are going to buck up in a hills and valley. But tell you what, it soon gets smooth out. And just a little bumps and bruise there. When you are alone on a new road, you are chad. You feel lonely over here, say yes, but just remember, say, you have all the friend and all the company where you need over here, so because you have got full attention to yourself. You have God Almighty full attention. See, me as a man, I can't work around people that. People are going to come and people are going to come and chat, and people are coming with them business, and people now want to sit down and work with you. Then they feel like, say, your money are fear and debt. Me I tell you, dog. You see the world I was part with, you know? Consistency. And let me tell you, the most, me no want to use no unnecessary. The man who, the people that come out successful in a life, are the one that master loneliness, dog. You see when you master loneliness, and when you master, when me say me not talk the evil side of darkness. But when you master darkness, because darkness is good. Because remember, see, out of darkness comes everything. You're inside of your mother belly for 9 months, you're in a darkness, then you come to the light. Please, master your darkness. And master loneliness, dog. So just when you master loneliness, dog, when you go around fake people, it's easy for you to pick them up. Consistency is the key. So that is the reason why me get up this morning. Me get up this morning and come at 9 o'clock. And me not have to do it. Me can go in at the ground. But this year, if I even right now to summer, may I remain consistent for what I do. And I want you guys please go to Amazon and iTunes and please pre-order my new EP. It just up for pre-order. See, it is called Pain. See, and bless up all of the people that will master them pain. Master your pain, people. Master your pain. See? And big up all the man them out there when I search for happiness. Happiness is not something we spot as a real man. You not search for it. You search for respect. Search for respect. Because let me tell you something. You can't be happy in the wrong place. You can't be happy around the wrong people. Walk a mile in my shoes. You can't be happy around the wrong people, dog. And you find out when it's too late. Enough man find out too late, say they're happy. around the wrong people, and by the time they realize, and it don't pay you too much to be too happy about you. You hear me say? Anybody where you see, where everybody like them, and somebody where you're supposed to stay far away from. Anybody where you see where have too much friends, stay far away from them. Then cheat you. They make you have to do something wrong. In this evil world, yeah, forget everybody by your side. A man which part have principle, and a man which part a chat pan godly principle then. Or a try stand pan godly standard. Let me tell you something. If Jesus could have just able to have 12, and he know say, I don't know nobody them. He know them are going to betray him. So can you imagine, for me and your 12, brother, master the art of being alone. So when you come in at the light and master the art of being in the darkness, so you come in at the light, brother, you can see them. Because listen, and I can see them, you know, you already see them. You see the man in the darkness, him already see everything we are going in the light. Him see everything we are going in the light. If you want to know people and if you want to see them true colors, step right in the darkness.
This is the end of another video. Drop your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Do you think Usain Bolt is going to get back his money? You think his money wasn't sure? What you think about Rebel Salute? Will you be going? Among other things that you hear from the video. If you're new to the channel, drop a like, drop a share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you will be the first to know when I upload another video or whenever I go live. Thank you for watching. Stay safe.